Yeah. Now I am in deployment term for deployment point on Hearts and Minds. Actually, let's not use you. Let's just put you there. You will hurt. Oomph. You're better at that spot. Been better off repairing yourself. Let's just finish him. It's not like I lose anything. Let's just run you to here. Essentially, I'm partly trying to grab relevant data. Actually, what am I doing? You come down here. There's a Skitari there that can take that thing out for me. Ah, good. Enemy reinforcements. This means I can end things quickly with the existing unit without having to worry so much about having to destroy the terminal. Now, let's just move you into base contact. Should we say donk contact? So I am going to go smack. Now this does put me within immediate assault range of the Necrons, but destroy that instead. Then fall back over to here. I want you out of the way. Donk. Just straight out annihilates it. Okay. Okay, let's just bring you to here. Zap. Buzzsaw. Hey, I just want to see that icon. That icon reminds me of something a bit too heretical. An icon for a certain chaos god who I should not know about on account of heresy. Oh well. Imperium and shouting heresy go together incredibly well. Donk. I just want to check something. No, I just wanted to check that that terminal over there was dead. By that terminal over there, I mean this one. But it is. Because I'd kind of forgotten whether or not I'd destroyed it or not. Let's end this thing. And the fight is over. Well, fight one, is it? I think I've only on the first fight of this deployment. Signs of a firefight cover this chamber, but both Gauss and Rad rifle shots. It is likely the lost Skitari unit passed through this way, running a battle with the pursuing Necrons. Investigate the chamber, examine the marks from the Rad rifle, the marks from the Gauss fire. Investigate the chamber. It spends more time than they really could afford thoroughly scouring the chamber. Find little of note, except except to confirm that the Scutari fell back under fire and still to be found in the tomb. Okay, I'm just examining things a bit. You're going back this way. Just double checking. Go there. What do we find? This chamber contains a gruesome but intriguing sight. On a raised section of the floor lies a Scutari trooper partially dissected. The trooper's augmetics have been removed and arranged around him as if for inspection. The rest of the chamber is plain. No sign of what performed the dissection. Search the chamber. The dissection chamber seems devoid of equipment. Closer inspection reveals hidden slits where tiny scarab constructs fled from their work on the corpse at the cohort's approach. One such scarab is duly retained for future examination. Thought scarabs like that could be useful for medical purposes if the Imperium wasn't so, against AI. To be fair, the Age of Strife kind of warranted humankind being against AI. I mean, who would have thought that ignoring all of the Earth history relating to robots that can kill things, being deployment weapons would be a bad idea. Oh dear. Dang it. Oh well. Ouch. Whoopee! Donk. And another stab. Bold of you to assume that was enough to take me down. To take him down. Really should get him another mechadendrite. Okay. You are coming up here. I can have you deploy a vanguard in fire support mode. Actually, let's have him just deploy over to here. Actually, cancel that. Let's just deploy that right there. Because I want to try and damage that thing a little. No, it's out of range. Oh well. It was worth a shot nonetheless. Buff him up, let him do his thing. Domp. Ding 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 ding. I probably could have stabbed that thing. Nope, can't stab the wall turrets. Oh well. bring him over to the cognition point that might cost a cognition to get. Oh well, exceeding 0 is generally a good thing. So I'll just deal damage to it. Okay, new round. Well, that's a problem. 2 warriors just appear in and immediately get armor. That's why I was trying to destroy that thing. And smack! Goody. Now the angrily glowing weapon can be used as well. Now, I'm not sure what direction I want to run you. You were going to need that because you're about to go into close combat. Gonna just leave him like that for now. It's better to have the support priest where he can actually be a threat. Yes, destroy it. Skitari, destroy it. And whack. Also, now you attack me. A bold plan, but ultimately foolish. And Mac just immediately takes it out. Throwing you up to the warrior. You can actually be a threat. And it goes down. Nice. Can't provide fire with him fire support with him just yet. And donk. Alrighty then. I think we're done here. Yes, we're done here. I should have grabbed the terminal's data. Ah, well. Yay! The ferrosurgeon is taking an inventory of the biotics we returned to her. She seemed excessively interested in the condition of the corpses. A natural curiosity for all matters fleshy, as I understand it. It is to be hoped she can parlay the data she gathered into making these biotics safe for widespread use amongst our Skitari. I don't think I'll be volunteering for them. Necrons are bad enough, but if I were to pick the most terrifying thing on Silver Tenebris, it would be Ferrosurgeon Calyx Gulex. She is on our side. A fact for which I am very grateful. I'm just reminded of the images from, I think it was the Vigilus campaign, or I think it was Vigilus. Maybe it was Psychic Awakening, where they had one of the little side stories that they just put out on Warhammer Community. I think it may have just been in a general side story that just had this really, really creepy art for the Biophagus, for the Gene Stealer cult, and I'm just looking at it and going, well, that's a medic, and I'm wanting to use it as one. Still haven't got around to finishing that conversion. Partly because I lost the heads to the Medicase servitors that came with the 7th edition or early 8th edition objectives. Yeah, I think it was early 8th edition. It's kind of a shame. They're nice servitors, and unfortunately, the set's like $50 to get a new one. Was $50 retail, and that was while it was available. Scalping prices are unfortunate these days. Anyway, that's this mission. Now, I feel bad kind of just sticking. I'd feel bad if I ended the video here. See if I can find a short mission that isn't the Heretic, the Xenorite expansion, because I don't want to do the Xenorite side missions. Not without ranged weaponry, because letting them get into close combat is dangerous as hell. Plus the boss one's really hard. Okay. Okay, you really could use more gear. Just wondering what the gear is that he comes with. You can get from here. +2 to max movement speed. Oh. They're basically the same. So, let's just see what he got from the physical, from his discipline. Let's give him that, because it looks more interesting. I mean, although... No, I'm going to stick with that, because I want to upgrade the other Tech Priest. We have the Engineer. We have you, who needs something. Dominus is a pretty useless discipline for him. Fractal field cooldown, yes please. Does that other one cost more to use? Cooldown 3. No. Okay. Let's remove that. Let's put the better shield generator on there. As much as healing 6 damage is really useful, I also want to be able to poke things. So, poking tool goes burr. Okay then. Can't really do much else with that. So, let's see what missions we have. We have this relatively standard looking one. We have that one which gets me a Castellan. Oh hell yes! I'm not doing that one, but I am doing the Castellan one. Actually, a mission like this shouldn't need more than a few servitors. Good news for once, Magos. My Skitarii scouts have identified a reanimation chamber in the tomb of Wh40k. It is more than just another sarcophagus. It is the machine in... This machine is being used to repair and even reconstruct fallen Necrons. Combat doctrine dictates such a resource should be denied to the enemy. My thinking too. My Skitarii are tied up holding the line in the tomb, but a surgical strike against this reanimation machine could cripple the enemy's ability to keep pressure on us. There is much that needs our attention on Silver Tenebris Subdomina, but if it is possible to see this reanimation device destroyed, it shall be done. Welcome to the stream. Hadn't originally planned on doing this mission, but, well, I felt bad about kind of only doing a half-length, kind of short half-mission stream, so, yes, figured I'd do another mission. The data acquired on this tomb, on the tomb thus far, I extrapolate the reanimation chamber is in the depth of the tomb and heavily defended. Of course, Magos. Would you expect anything less? Domnasar is pleased to see obstacles in our path, for by overcoming them we learn more. Thus, through hardship, the tally of knowledge grows. I'll try to bear that in mind. So, we have that. Okay, let's take a look at this map. So, we've got the clearest route is that. There is no short route. That one, that one, that one, that, and that would probably be the safest route. Okay. So you go up the front. Unfortunately, you're the most obvious. Although, oh no, you are going first. Good. You're going there. 2 to 2 can go here. And then you can go here. Deploy. That destroyer is going to be a problem. It's a good thing I plan on remedying said problem very fast. Ah, the usefulness of the Xenorite Cogux Sclerus, or Obscurus, which allows me to just laugh as the enemy tries and fails to see me. Okay, let's get you into close combat. Can I take 2? Can I? Yes, I can. Good. Wasn't sure if I'd given this tech priest that upgrade. I should have remembered. But yes, let's go whack. Now, let's go like this. And zappy zappy. Gotta love the weapon that comes with the Omnissiah edition. It's such a shame that the bonus weapon they added into the game with the Skulls event in 2021 hasn't made the transition over to the console version through a patch. To be fair, I don't think there really are many patches, or many of the patches have made it over to the console version, considering the trouble I had attempting to get the any of the weapons that do a circular blast radius at range to actually work, or for that matter anything with a line of sight. Well, anything that draws a line through the targets. Okay, let's bring down a Skitari. Oh, I love this ability, it just saves the cost of all the units deployed. Saves cost on deploying units. Destroy it! Okay, that it's going to cost cognition. He's going over there. Okay, there's an enemy down there. Good. That provides me with an option. Destroy it. Destroy it! There we go. It's like seeing the low damage. It's like more. Just that scene out of The Last Jedi where they're firing the guerrilla walkers on Luke's Force hologram, and Kylo's just like more. It's just everything just keeps firing on him. It's like after a while, Hux is just like, stop a ceasefire. I think we got him. And let's yeet you down all the way here. All the way down here. Yay, I don't trigger any alarms. That's good. Actually, let's move to there so I can get cognition next turn. I'm just going to move you there. And do this. And smack! Buzzsaw. Just thump. And buzzsaw. Could the camera behave? The camera in this game can be kind of terrible. Oh well. Still think I can do this with mostly just with Tech Priest. I don't think I actually need to worry too much about deploying the rest of my troops. Let's just continue. That Necron Immortal gets to shoot, and the Tech Priest in question dodges. Nice. Just does a JoJo's pose backwards. Does a backwards JoJo's pose and avoids damage. To be fair, anyone actually capable of doing JoJo's pose probably deserves to avoid being damaged. If they're doing it to avoid being shot. Hey, that worked. Let's grab this knowledge / Blackstone and go whack. At least one of my arc scourges should be like that. Let's do it. Let's do as much damage as I can. Ha! Now it's safe to send the Skitari through. Just gonna leave you there. Now I do have to worry about that Immortal, so deal with him when I can. Let's just get rid of that first. Okay then. And zap. And zap. It's like it might do something, but it probably won't. Oh well. Okay. You have got... Okay, you can just come up here then. So in other words, I'm just going to leave a, going to let it go to the next turn, so as to be able to actually get that get the cognition from that this turn. Don't need any troops. I have everything I need here. Grab this. Break this. Fine. Not that it matters. Let's move him there. Now, let's just repair the tech priests. No, unfortunately, it's this one that's ready to go. So let's just move him to here first. So I want to deal with that Necron. No. Just need to use this. So I want to just deal with the Necron threat down there. Because that thing's going to be a nuisance if we don't deal with it quickly. That won't do enough damage, but it'll certainly... Oh, no! Correction, it did a lot of damage. Now, were you the one that... No, you weren't. Okay. And he's going down, so that should end the fight. Okay then, this engagement here is done. Now on to the rest of the tomb. I was not going to pass up the opportunity to get to unlock. Those things are awesome. Such a prize, category rare, plus desire, plus want it on my slab. Dissection equal immediate. Necron warrior lies in the chamber ahead, an unusual sight since they usually teleport away upon deactivation. It appears severely defective, with one arm withered as if by deformity and half its ribcage and skull appearing partially melted. Could this be the result of a malfunction in the reanimation chamber? Perhaps the Necrons are not as inscrutable masters of such technology after all. Examine. Cohort checks out the downed Necron from a safe distance. As they take pick grabs of it, the telltale light flickers in its eyes, and it lurches blindly forward. The cohort executes the strange construct, but have at least made a record of the unusual finding. Yes, let's go here. What do we find here? Reminds me of our fabricators for making replacement components. Maybe it's connected to the reanimation chamber. Necrons certainly could certainly have need of spare parts. I'm not sure what that's meant to be, but it looks nothing like what she's describing. The cohort comes across a large machine with a reservoir of silvery liquid metal, large jaws for compressing the liquid into molds. Yeah, that's very much not what's being shown on the image. Blow it up! The machine is simple enough to destroy. The liquid metal, however, proves to have strange properties, since reacting to the energy of the demolition charge the cohort uses, it whips around the room in deadly tendrils, driving off the cohort violently before succumbing to the flame. Okay, then. That's mild horror show kind of vibe right there. There is no short route. The illusion of a short route. There is no short route. The chamber ahead is hung with a rack of mechanical limbs, evidently spares for repairing damaged Necron constructs on the fly. Quite apart from being a rather disconcerting sight, it could represent a rare opportunity to gather intelligence on the mechanisms and technology of the Necron warforms. Ransack! Oh, I agree with... I am not at all surprised that just raised the alert by 3. The cohort thoroughly roots through the chamber, looking for more profound secrets than spare limbs can grant. As if by response, several of the limbs reanimate and attack, spider-like, acting under some built-in instinct for self-defense. The cohort is forced to fall back and seal the chamber. While they do so without injury, the act of intrusion cannot have gone unnoticed. When you use a glyph often enough, it will glow. Red means bad, green means good. Usually. We've got random binary leak, that's given us something useful. Let's go through to the blank territory. Extra Necrons in battle, that's unsurprising. And let's go in and see about dismantling this repair machine. Well, if we could. This game doesn't actually give you the option to do that. It's just a number of interlinked skirmish missions like Dawn of War, except without the stronghold assaults normally. Although there are kind of stronghold assaults in the boss rooms. Oh. Oh no. I was thinking this was a very different map, but no, it's the map that then has a chamber come up here. Okay, so who goes first? Okay, you go first. Who's that first one? You go over here. Just going to move that to there. 2 to 3, you can cover our backs, because you also have the capacity to catch up. You are going to there. Well, 3 to 2 technically, but yes. Let's go. So I want a tech priest dealing with whatever comes out of this chamber. Oh, an immortal. Perfect. Perfect for being whacked in the face with a big axe. Hey, he dodged. And somehow the other one didn't get hit in the face with it. Please dodge again. Dang it. Oh well. Zin 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 zin. Let's just just run you right up here past. And suspect activity detected. Meat detected. Faction Adeptus Mechanicus. Rank Tech Priest. Name error. Might as well just rip off TTS every so often. I've already done it in the previous stream. I might as well do it in this one. So let's go zap. That didn't do enough. Okay, let's go whack. Not surprised you went down. I hit you really hard. Okay then. For Necron Warrior coming up here. Dang, I could have used that being operational. Oh well. Buzzsaw. Go down. Okay, that didn't work. Guess I have, well, actually, I have the option to just deploy troops. Rifleman, go here. Deal damage to that one. So I am about to expend a lot of cognition, doing probably not a great deal. And zap! Well, that annoyed him, but didn't necessarily kill him. I'm just gonna provide protection to troops, because that immortal will probably do some serious damage. Nah. Okay. Thought it was that one that was going to act. And bzzzt. Delete button goes brrr. No, you can do some damage to that. Although it would be prudent to deal with the closest Necron threat. Just going to move you to there. Get you a little bit out of the way. It's kind of a shame there isn't a proper cover system in this game. Oh well. It's like Brother Santoni's convinced them. Oh, that I can handle easily. And there's even cognition I can drain. So I can hit it in the face. The big wacky stick. Now the buzzsaws would be completely useless, so I'm not going to bother. And more reinforcements, because that's the one thing we didn't need. Oh well, he can mincemeat them. Well, he can turn them into spare parts at least. Well, Shemid is ahead. Wouldn't surprise me if it's a she or a they. Or an X. Or a me they'dy. Ah well. Okay then. Let's come through to here. About time. Clonk. Immortal and 2 warriors. Annoying, but not unstoppable. Okay, grab terminal data. Grab terminal data. That wouldn't actually do anything, so I want to just... Because I don't want... The problem I have is I don't want to destroy these terminals. So... let's just do this then. That did something. At least it knocked the alert level down, but I'm not sure how much else it did. Oh, I meant to click on something actually relevant. And a whack. Of course he gets targeted. Wait, what? No, did I wipe it out? Now... damage that one. Also, buzzsaw that one. Good. Now I won't feel so bad about damaging the terminals, because they won't be relevant any longer. And now we have the objective: kill everything in the stadium. And that is an Naruto abridged reference. To which the reply from one of Orochimaru's men was, I'm sorry, the guy who kills everyone isn't here. We do have the guy who puts them to sleep, though. To which Orochimaru was a bit annoyed. Although, real Naruto Orochimaru has nothing on Japanese myth of Orochimaru. If I remember correctly, that myth is a snake with a sword up its ass. But I am probably doing a great disservice to the mythology by badly quoting it. Let's come here. Poke. Let's just bring you to here. Okay, you now only have one enemy down here. Zap. Let's go over here and wait for trouble. It's assuming the trouble spawns in before... yes, it does. I was like, that's assuming the trouble spawns in before I finish the mission, but yes, it does spawn in. time to die. Ah, don't need to deploy additional troops. Ouch. That's the fragile tech priest. Donk. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna not be letting you get too many more shots off, mate. Oh dear. That immortal still exists. For now. Haha, he dodged. Dodging. Okay, so let's bring you down to here. Now this is the final mission in this fight, so... or at least I think it is. I could be wrong. But... donk. Or final fight in this mission, technically. Ha! Okay, I want you to buzzsaw. Donk. Now, and I want you to also come over here and go whack. Because this mission presents the useful opportunity to not have it cost a huge amount of cognition. Well, not cognition, huge amount of awakening. And zap. Just gains cognition, loses cognition. Let's just come over to here then. Let's gain all the cognition off of this and proceed to zap an immortal. Even know who the DP, the main, oh no, the main damage dealer's over there. I was like, I don't even know which one's the main damage dealer. It's like, actually, no, I do, and it's just not this one. You come up here, do damage to that. You can come here, where you'll be useful. Good. I just wanted to see that there were two things there that would be useful. Probably should have gone back and probed that thing. Deals 1 damage to target. I might just have to sacrifice the plan of... I had planned on grabbing cognition and putting his shield up, but so as to help the tech priest that's down here, but the tech priest down here can handle himself. As can you. Donk. Nice. Bzzzt. Just unceremoniously bzzzt him down. And I'm not letting him get back up. Donk. Bzzzt. Unfortunately, how many Necron units are going to move before I get the chance to move again? Actually, let's then grab that cognition, so at least the tech priest that's caught up in the group fight has some chance of getting out of danger. Donk. Didn't take him down, that's a problem. Oh, there goes a Skitarii. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting him to target the tech priest. Haha, Matrix dodge. And or JoJo's pose. One of the two. Whack! Really? I guess you are kind of tanky. All tech priests are being healed. Especially if I can end things this turn. And zap! Good. Wanted him to go down. See if I can hit him hard enough to make him disappear. Oh, we'll hit the wrong one. Oh well. Donk! And he goes down. So the result was the same, in other words. Let's just deal with you. Zap. Wow. I was expecting more. Oh well. It's like, let's try again. Who's next, actually? No. Let's just end turn, because there's only really one Necron on in the fight. We're about to end them. That is assuming, I'm just double checking. Yes, good. Not that I expect that to do much. That's not why I'm attacking him. This is why I'm attacking. What I'm actually attacking him with. Just blast him backwards. And that is cognition farming. Well, Blackstone farming. One of the Necron's key advantages is the fact they seem to be able to replace their losses indefinitely. We've taken that away from them, Magos. My Skitarii will thank you for this. If this will thank you if this takes the pressure off them. Destroying it is the only logical option. Tech priests would have desired capturing it. Fellow tech priests would have desired capturing and studying the location. My vaults are devoid of any regret for having disappointed them. If we could have captured it intact, would you have taken that risk? Throne knows the risks that come from tampering with such technology. Yes. There is a lot. Lectodogmatis Vidix Capra. Well, you bring to mind the words of Lectodogmatis Vidix. That doesn't mean I am wrong. It's like, no, that does not. Because she is entirely on the money there. One Skitarii dead, and I get refund for the other Skitarii that survived. She's getting a decent amount of credits for just killing Necrons. Not going to complain. More than happy to have credits for dealing with it. So we've got a scanning device, we've got a Castellan, and we've got even more Blackstone. Neftusk sector located. A sense of monumental muscular power fills the tomb. It is a deafening industrial sprawl, echoing the forge worlds of the Adeptus Mechanicus, but unmistakably alien. Its inner workings and architecture are laid open to see. The pipeworks and support beams span spaces between hulking masses of machinery. The air is heavy and hot with steam and tastes of leaking fuel. From everywhere comes the grinding din of huge engines underfoot, while pistons hammer endlessly. Canoptech labourer constructs continue to assemble new areas and structures, locked in a constant cycle of rebuilding. Columns of scarab construct, repair and remake. It would be folly to assume they are the only inhabitants. Shezargon. Sector located. The magnificence of a long vast vanished dynasty is perfectly preserved in this tomb. Overwhelming in its aggressive grandeur, the halls are polished, grandiose marvels, adorned with the images of necrons, glowing down as if to ward off the eyes of the unworthy. This place is a monument to the apparent arrogance of the interred. Every surface reflects the assumption of total authority. The dark opulence boils over into obscenity, as if the creator thought of itself as not just a king, but as a god. To a human, the wealth contained within this place is astonishing, but such concerns wither in the presence of whatever the tomb was built to aggrandize. It is impossible for such a monument of power to go unguarded. Not wrong. Something like that would not go unguarded. Now, we are still short 2 tech priests. Now, you need more upgrades. I'm not sure I really care enough to give him more upgrades from that discipline. What I honestly want is to have more Sekaturi. Okay, who can be upgraded still? Anyone? Anyone? Nope, okay. Okay, I am going to just give you that, because you need to be healing people. Oh good, the 20% dodge chance. +2 to HP, to 20% dodge chance. Oh, that's a critical chance one. Okay. Okay then, so... resistant to energy. Okay. I think I can leave off here anyway. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back with another Mechanicus video next week, and I'll have a few, hopefully I can get a few projects done for 40k this week to actually upload them. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys around. Bye.